Hello guys, welcome back to the Big Brother 28 recaps on Literal TV. Today we're recapping episode 7 of Big Brother 28 on Literal TV. Subscribe if you want to see these recaps as well as the Literal games live every week. Alright, so this was an episode. This is a lot. This episode was big, it was beefy, there was a lot going on. This is Big Brother. Like the gameplay in this episode, crazy. The drama, crazy. The comp, it's okay. So, straight into the episode, we pick up from the nomination ceremony from last episode, which was a cliffhanger. Jason's going at Angela. And Angela is somebody who, she isn't really that good at arguing. Like, the crazy eyes thing, it's a funny argument, but it's campy and it's not a good argument from her. This, though, she fucking eats Jason up. Like, dead ass. Jason gets messed up by Angela here. And yeah, Jason really doesn't handle this well. He decides to try get a leg up on Rick at one point and be like, "Did I trick you at any point?" And then Rick just points to the nomination board and Jason's like, "What can you do?" There's this whole conversation going on. Everyone's crying, Lala's crying, Melody's crying, the whole house just and it was great. It was just crazy. And then you have this confrontation after the other two walk away with Rome and Haley, where Rome, look, he gets a little scary, calls her a bitch. A little dodgy. I think he does anyway. I think it was him that called her a bitch. Someone that I was watching with said that they thought that it was someone else said that. I was pretty sure it was Rome, and that becomes a weird confrontation where he kind of steps at her and looks like he's gonna punch her, low-key. But yeah, no, this whole confrontation happens, and this was, she shouldn't have said that comment as well, so it's yeah, then you have, Latrice is really sad over it. She ends up comforting Rome, which, she's trying to be that mother figure, I guess. Well, she was going in I'm young, I'm hip, I'm not like the other 57-year-olds or whatever she was. She is, and that's fine, you can be the mom of the house. But yeah, no, this was a crazy episode. So we get a lot of Lyric and Rome this episode, and they're likable enough. I think that they're both interesting enough, and this strategy that they employ of the fake breakup is very sloppily done, but it works out, and they played the house, so I can't really fault it, honestly. So they end up, Rome doesn't get picked for veto. It's Angela and Barrett that's picked for veto. I had to dig in there. And it's the psychedelic puzzle one. It's this one where they have to fit things in the puzzle. And as soon as they showed in the intro, and make sure all your things are in the frame, that felt like such obvious information to me, where I was like, that's definitely going to come back. Oh, Angela doesn't win because her things aren't all in the frame. Okay, that's why that was included. Because a lot of the time they include a lot more detail that we don't see, but that one was specified in the episode. Because, yeah, they probably have such a long read-through of the rules, I bet. I know they do that in Survivor, too, that I walk them through the challenge step by step. And I bet that's so boring sometimes. If you're yeah, I fucking know, we have to do a puzzle. But anyway, yeah, it was a fine comp. I think they're having fun. They're having fun making this show. And you can always tell that with Big Brother. The sets they build, the comps they build, the little storylines they have. But yeah, also Angela this week has the egg costume on all week. This egg costume needs to be a permanent addition, because last season it was so crazy seeing Vince in it, and he was just a guy. He's a skinny guy. He can get up. Angela, when she goes down, she ain't getting up. She was battling this costume this week, and it seemed pretty tough. I feel bad for her. 7 days as well. She's still gonna have that start next week. I think it'll be Friday they get it off. But yeah, so we end up seeing that Rick, in a photo finish against Jason, wins the veto. Jason, this episode, yeah, it wasn't a good episode for Jason. And anyway, then we end up with the post-veto talks, and it seems to be Melody wants, obviously, the veto used on her, and Lyric wants the veto used on her. So Lyric and Rome decide we're going to have a fake breakup. And Lyric goes around flirting with the guys, and listen, if that's how you have to do it, that's how you have to do it. It was pretty wild though, that Rome was just there I guess. I feel like he didn't necessarily give the thumbs up on that part, But hey, it does help sell it. And yeah, the house kind of just seems to kind of believe it. And Rick also wants Melody. He doesn't really care about the Melody relationship as much because he wants to secure Drew as his, and he thinks Drew likes Melody a little bit too much. And that does end up kind of being like a little bit of a showmancy type of vibe on feeds, I think a lot of people are seeing. But I don't think that they're gonna make anything official for at least a while. If they're in there for a while longer, maybe. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Those two, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, anyway, we end up seeing that this ends up kind of working. Drew is cautious, which Drew often, the edit loves Drew, and I like Drew, but the edit very often tries to show Drew is right, Drew knows what's going on. And, I mean, he does to this point, but the people are skeptical on Drew for the wrong reasons in feeds, and it's not really being shown about, like, how Dee and Angela don't really trust Drew. And they really showed Drew is very loyal, and I think he is my favorite. He's like he just gives me such like Dan vibes in his like charisma and the way he talks. He isn't as good of a player as Dan, but he does talk like Dan, and that's kind of the assessment I'm trying to make here. But yeah, mannerisms wise, he has such Dan energy. Also the hair and the bandana like Dan wore sometimes. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, we end up moving into the veto ceremony. They've been doing all this work, and ends up Rick uses the veto on Lyric, and Rome goes up. There was no question about if Rome was going up. It was more about is Lyric coming down, is Melody coming down. Jason doesn't really have a shot. Jason's like, oh, I have to suck up to Adam Sandler. Jason was never, ever really gonna get anything through there. But yeah, this was a really fun episode. I had a lot of fun with it. It might be the best episode in a long time. Last season was incredible too, so I don't even know. I loved last season, to be honest. I meant last season. Did I say last episode? I meant last season. But this season so far is very fun. This week has been crazy on feeds and on the episodes. The episodes have done a really good job, and I really think Big Brother editors get a lot of hate. They do a turnaround so quick on these episodes. There's so much footage to go through, and I think the comps could be shorter, but I think they're told people like the comps, the fans like the comps on Facebook and stuff. Like, there's certain fandoms that do like the comps. I'm not that type of fan. I want to see people interact. But hey, some people like the comps, and that's fine. Anyway, that was a great episode. Like, bravo. Just bravo, everyone in the house. This is a really fun season so far. They cast a cast that is just very tense, and I really like it. I'm excited for this season. So I hope you guys are going to see my eviction recap tomorrow. And yes, we have our own reality series on this Literal TV YouTube channel, which covers, it's like, you'll see, just go. There'll be a new episode on Saturday, episode 2 of the season. It's exciting. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Subscribe to Literal TV for more recaps. And yeah, I love doing these. Let me know any of your takes down below if you finish the video. All right, bye.